What's up, everyone? Welcome to Finance with Tony. I'm Tony, and here we are sharing some ideas about a frugal lifestyle. I started this channel with an observation of my city where I live now, which is the Novosibirsk City, and an unofficial capital of Siberia. And Siberia is 1/10 of the world's landmass. I mean, roughly 10% of the world's landmass. And on the background, you can see some typical boxes to get when it comes to online shopping. You can get your stuff that you are ordered. If you order something online here in Siberia, you can get this in the boxes like this. I mean, I forgot how it's called, but anyway, here's another one that called deck. Another one also. You can get your delivery, your delivered goods due to machines like that, and also usually these machines or postal services based in the or are situated in subways, in subway stations. I mean, in shopping malls, of course, in grocery shopping. I mean, in supermarkets, also public places such as subway stations and so on. So on the background you can see the Versaille. It's a shopping mall. You can see a shopping mall in typical shopping mall in Siberia with sport goods or goods for sport, and also a lot of different things. So this shopping mall called Galleria, I guess shopping opportunities is one of the reasons why people like to live here in Novosibirsk City, because during the cold Siberian winters, by the way, today's temperature is 77 degrees Fahrenheit. It's quite an opposite. I mean, we have just 4 months winter, and rest of the year it's warm or hot temperature. During the summer, it's usually mid 70s degrees Fahrenheit, and it's roughly 25-30 degrees Celsius. So grocery shopping, I mean shopping malls like this with miscellaneous types of supermarkets and electronics, and also books and something. Oh, it's not books, it's games, board games. Sorry. So hats and so on. So I wouldn't think I wouldn't give you the whole details, and it would be just a quick observation, and we'll go outside. I'll give you the scoop what's going on outside the main avenues of Makrishkina Square, which is the main square of the left side of Novosibirsk city. So here you can unbowling what's going on here. It's pretty lively, and let's go outside. Compared to left side and right side of Novosibirsk city, I would say that left side has less structure, and even though it's not in India here, you'll find much more system when it comes to transportation. When it you can see the tram, by the way, on the background, and also it has it's a classical European style, I guess, and not I guess, but I mean it's surely European part of the Europe in the North Asia, which that occupies Siberia is a part of the Europe that occupies the whole North Asia. So it was a parking everywhere, underground parkings, and also on the background, actually, under this banners and under these ads, you can see the multi floors parking. Actually, the second here the second multi floors parking here in Покрышкина Square. It's a huge, actually it's massive, and a lot of parking spots. When it comes to parking, I guess the left side of Novosibirsk city surely has an advantage. So in the background you can see some buildings like traditional it's a construction on the road, on the avenue, and also on the background you can see some buildings. I remember that maybe 15 years ago there was one of the casinos that called Hippopotamus. Yeah. When I was a student, I used to I did use casinos as a place for free food, free wine, free parliament cigarettes, and so on. I didn't play much. I just turned my money via roulette. You know, it's some easy technique, and also and after that I just hang on with my friends, and some of my friends were players, and I just took a part because of frugal lifestyle. Well, on the background you can see the building. It's in construction of the hotel that actually was started. It started during the late communist era, but after when Berlin Wall fell down, it was frozen, and I believe it was many problems with the it was a bike. really noisy biker. So this building, it's the most trouble construction that I know in Novosibirsk City. Usually it took just a few years for constructions like this here, and all infrastructure here in the Pakryshkina Square was built during this time, you know. But this particular building just about to be complete, and also comparing to right side and left side of Novosibirsk City, definitely you'll find much more construction here in the left side of Novosibirsk City, even in the city center. You can see on the background it's emergency car, emergency services, sorry, healthcare services. By the way, emergency healthcare services doing really great here in Novosibirsk City. I mean, it's an actual doctors come in. They can give you the shot of treatment without visiting the hospital or something like that, like on-demand or on-demand services, and I would say it's like in-home in-home medicine. It's not premium, it's not an elite stuff or something like that. I mean, not an elite service, not premium services. Yeah. Oh, look at this construction, it's massive, right? It's another thing. I'm not fully sure about this. It's it says that it's going to be complete in 2022, I mean, and it's a hotel, like I said before, like I did say before. It's a hotel, probably a huge one, and actually you'll find a lot of them, a lot of hotels on the right part, on the right side of Novosibirsk City. Feel free to follow my previous, check out my previous videos, and also you can find many of them here in the left side of Novosibirsk City. But anyway, probably they took advantage of pandemic to get cheaper services, cheaper supply for this construction. Maybe it has something to do with sanctions, you know, like on Russia. And it's better to invest here. So here's the parking for electro scooters. 50 cents per minute. 5 cents per minute. And here's another one with a yellow. It's a competitors. So we are near the entrance to the subway station, and on the background you can see the Pakryshkina Square. You can see some shopping malls and also transportation, housing, and so on, and of course construction. I just realized that it's a pretty massive construction here in the Pokrishkina on in this particularly in this place. So speaking about subway, if you follow my videos, you already know that subway stations pretty much clean, tidy here, and here's the entrance to the subway station, but we don't go to the subway. We go to the other side on the street. So here's a pretty much overcrowded place. Pretty much overcrowded place. A lot of places, a lot of space, a lot of faces. I'll try to navigate. They have double. You can find English names to navigate in this area. Also different stuff, pretty spacious. Pretty spacious subway entrances, I would say. Subway not subway infrastructure in general, but subway subway entrances, pretty spacious, and just a second. So here we go. We are outside the subway station. It's on the background you can see another street food retail, and also hello. It's a street accessories for smartphones, and also here is a typical entrance to the subway station, Soviet style, nice and special. So on the background different stuff. So there's a jewelry, 585. It's a jewelry, and also flowers and many other stuff. And also it's a typical bus, classical bus here in Novosibirsk City. So let's hit the ground running. So I did mention before, doner It's lovely, legitimate places like food street retail, donors, and the it's a yellow donor shop, and also Russian pancakes is a legitimate pancakes shop as well. I mean, it's these chains have hundreds shops, and it's safe to say that you can get some delicious and cheap fast food there. Even though Casanova is a sex shop, it's called Casanova, pretty obvious naming, right? Also, so it's a shoe stores, I mean, and boutiques and so on. It's a lottery, sort of analogy for sort of an alternative for gambling, I guess. So on the other part, it's a post, and also housing. Hi. So because of trees, I guess it's difficult to show you what's going on the other part of the street. Let's take more from this one. It's a shoes again, I mean shoe store, and also sidewalks not so good here comparing to right part of the Novosibirsk city, but it's walkable. Well, when it comes to people, I guess here you feel also lively atmosphere. Also, as well, it's a melting pot of cultures everywhere. But left side, it's another shoe store here on the background, you know, and it's also classical Soviet infrastructure. I mean, housing, Soviet housing. It's like projects, like project style. So you'll find much more parking spots here than in the right side on this center of Novosibirsk city, and well, it's an Siberian shopping store, Westfalika. They produce shoes right here in Novosibirsk city. Golden Key is services for shoe repayment, for some, I would say, it's actually miscellaneous services, pretty different, like they make keys or something like that, and you can yes, services for knives, and I would say, I'm not fully sure where else I can translate this. They also sell safes or something like that. I mean, pretty much different services. Also, it's in another shoe store. By the way, guy, here's the point. Here's the thing. Most part of stores is shoe stores here on this part of the street, on this avenue. Sorry, it's not a street. It's an avenue. So yeah, and I guess by the way, there is less trees. You can see the other part of the street, pretty similar, by the way. Also a shoe store, and also another shoe store, Respect, that's called Respect, and also the bank. Yeah, we have the bank building, and by the way, it's a rare case. It's a unique case. It's a Novosibirsk bank. I mean, it's called left side because of left side of Novosibirsk city, but actually it's a huge bank, and they have such the similar buildings in the right side in the Novosibirsk city. And look at this, it's massive, right? Banks here, and on the other part of the street you can see the Sberbank is a major banking structure in Russia, in all Russia. So the transportation rather lively, and traffic rather lively here. A lot of parking spots, and also different stores. I guess it's time to wrap up this video, guys. Hot hello from the left side of the Novosibirsk city. From the left side from the Marx Avenue, Karl Marx Avenue, and thanks for coming along. Thanks for using Finance with Tony. Feel free to press thumbs up, and also sharing is caring. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments below, and thanks for coming along, and have a great one. See you next one.